Hi guys, welcome to the first ever craft and journal blog. I'm going to go through today my personal journal and what I use it for, just to give you an idea of what I do and what I'm trying to get across. I'm by no means an artist, so you're not going to see lots of, very detailed artistic spreads. I use a lot of stickers, printers, doing a lot of colouring and just basic handwriting. So for me it's just about doing stuff that in writing about stuff that makes you happy, things that you can follow. And I don't even do the standard bullet journaling of doing each month at a time. I don't keep it as a diary as such for meetings or appointments. I just put stuff in there that I look at and makes me feel happy, which is what I kind of want to try and get across to you guys, is that you don't have to be an amazing artist to make the bullet journal work for you. It's just whatever you want to be in it can be in it, basically. So let's have a look. Hopefully the camera's in the right place. So I'm using the Origami 150 GSM book in the marble mint speckled effect, which is really nice. I really love this journal. It's got the usual 2 bookmark ribbons, which you can see there, and the elastic strap to keep it in place, and also the pen holder and the little envelope at the back to keep anything you want in there. So as I said, I'm no artist. I use mainly stickers and stencils. So like I say, I'm just going to quickly go through just to show you what I'm all about. Just so you know that I do journaling myself. I'm not just trying to give you advice on what pens etc to use without any prior knowledge. So as I said, I don't use mine as a standard bullet journal for like meetings or monthly spreads. A lot of people do. If that's what you want to use it for, then by all means go ahead, but for me that doesn't work. So my first one, it's actually I use a lot of stickers, and I do colour in a lot of stickers as well. So I use as you can see, I posted the pictures as well as this video up of the main materials that I use to create my journal. So it's using the Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, the Arteza Twee markers, which are water based, stencils, which I just got off eBay, to be honest. They're not anything flash for them. Spectrum Noir art liner, and the ballpoint pen that I got off mesopaper.com. And my favourite little gadget that I bought is the little mini thermal printer from Perry Page. And these are what you can see, they're all the black and white printouts in my journal are from this Perry Page. I bought some sticker paper to go in it, and then I've been printing them out. Some of them I've coloured in with alcohol markers, so it'll make them last longer. But it's a really good piece of kit just to add that little bit more to your journal. I would recommend it to anybody. Very easy to use. You just get an app on your phone, link it up, you can print any of your photos, and they come out like little thermal. It's basically a receipt printer is what they would be normally used for, a thermal printer, but they come out like little dots, black and white. And I just coloured them over with the alcohol markers. So that's mainly what I use my alcohol markers for in my books, is colouring in on the Perry Page stickers that I've made, because otherwise with the alcohol markers you still get a little bit of a bleed through even on this kind of thick paper. So that's these ones are the Perry Page on the paper. And then like I said, I'm no artist. All I've done is just outline, just to give it a little bit of colour. It's my own handwriting. Just put some positive quotes on there, positive affirmations, just to look at it every time I see it. It just makes me smile. It's also just put that what I'm going to use this bullet journal for in general, just to kind of keep me on track a little bit. So again, my excellent drawing skills of a savings jar. As you can see, I've not saved that much money yet, which is a bit of an issue. But that's a good way just for me to track. Again, I use the Perry Page just to print these little bits out, and I coloured them in to cut around them. And that is literally just the stencil marker, and then just little things that make me happy. Like I said, this is personal to me, so I'm showing you my personal journal that I use more or less every day. And you can put whatever you want in it, and obviously you don't have to show anybody. I'm just trying to help people who may be a little bit scared to kind of get going because they can't draw, etc. I can't draw, not at all, never been able to. So just use stencils, stickers if you feel more comfortable, or just give it a go. Nobody has to see it other than you. And if you like it, that's all that matters. So I was really ambitious when I started doing this and tried to do a 30-day fitness challenge. It ended up putting that I could do 450 leg raises by the end of it. Never going to happen. Might do, but I've not even started it yet. So I'll keep you posted on how that goes. So the fitness one. I've been doing a lot of walking. Obviously I'm in the UK. For anybody who's in the UK and from Derbyshire area, so just local walking trails that I've got there. Again, another Perry page, another excellent drawing. I'm massively into my movies, so I kind of did a little bit of track since the start of September. Cut out or coloured them, and I used one of the stencils, which are just like these. I don't think that one's actually on there. So I'm going to get it that way around. So yeah, they're just little stencils that I use just to help me draw stuff, because like I say, I'm no good. So the stencils are massive help to me. So I've made them just use the stencil that look most like a sticker, use the star stencil, and then just coloured in. So I've watched quite a few movies this September. Don't judge me on my film choices, by the way. So one of the things I really wanted to do a mood journal, a bullet journal for, is to track my mood. We all, in our own way, suffer with mental health, I'm sure. And I have my ups and downs, and this has been a massive help to help me track my mood. So all I've done is just done a little key, this for September, again some positive affirmations, and then literally use my stencil, and then just coloured in whatever days, what I was feeling that day, and put little notes on if I needed to. So obviously that's really personal, but it's been a massive help to kind of track and see any ups and downs of your mood. And again, on this side, I've just done some don't forget notes related to my mood tracker. Sorry, which again, not very good drawing, but I love it. It's just it's mine, and you know that's all that matters. I just did some messing about. To be honest, this was messing about with my the Perry page printer that I wanted to see how photos come out. But as you can see, they come out pretty decent. I think if you've got a good contrast of dark and light on the pictures, they do come out pretty well. I don't know how long they'll last. Obviously, it's only thermal, it's not ink. Hopefully it'll be a few months or whatever. But I am going to experiment with the next one, see if I can put some kind of film over them to see if they make them last longer. But some of them I have coloured over with the alcohol markers, so they, more than likely will last a lot longer. So as you can see, my bullet journal is not, the norm. You can make it whatever you want, and I love looking through this every time that I put another entry in. Birthdays with all my close family and friends, present ideas, not thought of any yet, so best get thinking. My house to-do list, this is more of a tick off one. Again, not many ticks on there, is there? So basically use some stickers for the to-do list on the side. And then just going to tick off, and it just keeps me, I can add some more stuff on, and I can just keep having a look saying, oh yeah, I need to do that. Again, wanted to just use the page up, wanted to mess about with all the stickers that I bought, and even something that's, all of that is stickers, and so I just think that you can colour them in with use of this, and I just think it's a massive help for those who fear that they can't draw. You can still get what you want on the page by using the stickers. So I'm going to New York, hopefully COVID-19 permitting, in April next year, hopefully. So this is just a bucket list. Never been before. It's always been one of my main things that I wanted to do. So this is, again, personal to me. These are just the little bits and bobs that I wanted to do. So I use the Perry page printer again, and some other little stickers that I'd got, some travelling ones, and coloured it in to keep track of what I wanted to do. And this will also be for New York as well, so I've left them 2 pages blank. I saw this idea on Pinterest actually, so I copied it. So yeah, this is just to track what series I've been watching. To be honest, I need to add a few more onto these. And if anybody can tell me in the UK where I can watch Homeland season 8, because I just can't find it anywhere without having to buy it. I've looked on Sky, on Netflix, etc. Not there, so any suggestions would be perfect. I've just signed up to the Joe Wicks 90-day plan. Again, it's not by any means clean. I've made mistakes, but that's what the bullet journal's for. It's yours. I'm not going to rip it out and start again, because it is what it is. So I've started a 90-day plan, so I'm going to put on here my favourite recipes and different recipes and stuff, so I can keep track of which ones that I like more than others, which ones I don't like, what I need for them, etc. And I think that'll just be a good way of me keeping track. This is the colouring book log that I've got, because I'm massively into colouring as well, which I'm hoping to do some blogs further down the line. And I'll also do some blogs of my Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, which is what I mainly use these for, rather than the bullet journal. And I'd use these for colouring in my bullet journal on top of the paper, but mainly use these for colouring in colouring books, obviously. So this is my colouring book log. I've got an obsession with colouring books as well as everything stationery. That was just some notes that I made with different stickers that I'd got. Trying to start up my craft and journal page. Again, they're same again with drafting names, etc. Things that I bought ready for the business. Yeah, I got some washi tape, and I just wanted to play about. So this is not my normal style, to be honest, but I actually quite like how it turned out. It's quite messy in the background, but using the stencils, and I thought, oh, what could I put in these? So I was sat with my mum the other day. I'd been away with my mum and my dad, and my mum was looking, and she said, oh, you could turn them into little windows and do little doodles and stuff. And you know what? Why not? I'm not very good at drawing. It might make me practice a little bit. So I have put some stickers and stuff on there, but yeah, so each one is going to be a little window doodle. So yeah, I think that's all I've done so far. Next one, I'm probably going to do my October mood journal and positive affirmations, etc. for one each day for October. Obviously, I'm quite not really all the way through this one. So yeah, I hope that just gives you a bit of an insight of how I work, what tools that I use. Obviously, I posted the picture of the different pens and etc. that I use. I can send you the link of them, that's not a problem. The water-based ones that I use what I've mainly used in my diary are the Arteza Twee markers, dual ends. So there's the brush on one end, which is really nice, and the fine line the same colour on the other. So that's what I mainly use. There's 100 pens in this pack as well. It's really good value for money on the Arteza website. You can also get them on Amazon. Variety of different colours. It's just a plastic clear base is what I'm trying to say. And the blendable, it's water-based ink, and it tells you which colour they are on each one. So yeah, sorry if that's long-winded. It's my first first video, but I will be doing more. I will be getting better, I promise. It won't be quite as long. There won't be as many errs. But thank you for joining me. I will blog some more probably later this week, because I'm on annual leave from my actual full-time job this week. So I'll do some reviews of some pens. But like I said, this is just an introduction to the craft and journal venture that I'm trying to do. Just get people more inspired to do journaling, because it massively helps mental health. You don't have to be an artist. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can make mistakes. It is for you, and whatever works, you put whatever you want in that journal if it'll help you. So like I say, please keep liking my posts, keep sharing them on Facebook and on Instagram. It's instagram.com/craft and journal. And I'm also going to start a YouTube page, which this video will go on as a very novice first video. So massive thank you again for all the support, and I will speak to you soon.